Just on expanding our demographic, I was sort of going to mention we played the Sharks 3 weeks ago in Canberra, and we beat budget. We got 13,000 to the ground. Now, I don't know if anybody's been watching Canberra media at all, but it's been a really tough time to get people through the gate. Those fans that came are what we call our rusted ons, and they're our oldies. They're the oldies. So we really see social media as where we can get the youngies in. The game 10 years ago, there were 23,000, so there's room for 10,000 more through the gate there. Oh, I've gone the wrong way there, sorry guys. So some other just key points that it's all common sense really, but that have helped us along the way. Being timely and professional, having good quality content, stuff that's a bit different to what everyone else has got, and listening to what people tell you about what they like and don't like. We have, on Facebook, we were having a live feed during the game, every game, of what was going on, as we had since the start. Until this year, and now it's just all on Twitter, and we've noticed that both Twitter and Facebook are increasing in likes every game, as opposed to one game we had 120 unlikes, so it was time to change things up. So I've just got this little video. How do I... Sorry, mate, just play.
Has it got audio?
Should, I don't know. Yeah, it's got audio. The magic draw. Okay, so... quick time not available. Hold on. This is one of these banter videos I was talking about before.
These pure waters are special. Something goes in there, comes out different. In a good way. Don't know why. Guess it's always been that way.
Don't know who that idiot is. Wow. Yeah. All right, well, that might not happen. I had one more to say. Anyway. So yeah, that pretty much wraps me up. At the start of the year, the sort of clubs all got together. Melbourne had been struggling a little bit. They're in a really tough market down there. There's so many AFL teams. And we decided that if we have a little go at each other every Monday before the game, and then we can come back at each other, then it should generate a bit more interest. And it's been really successful. I'll put this video up on Monday. I think it's got about 3,500 views, which, I mean, we're pretty happy with that. They came back to us with I'm ruining the punchline a little bit, but they came back to us with a photo of the Don't Swim in the Lake. With Don't Swim in the Lake, some of them have not been as successful, but, you know, when we went to Melbourne, they put a photo up of a really ugly horse and said this photo was taken at the Brumbies press conference at the airport. Go the one on the right, maybe. We might have a look at that in a minute. There we go.
These pure waters are special. Something goes in there, comes out different. In a good way. Don't know why, guess it's always been that way.
That's our old coach. That's our new coach.
Sure, things don't always turn out the way you expect. But no one's complaining.
So that's just some of the little things we've been able to put together. But I wanted to just show you when things don't go as well. Put a browser. Sorry, I'll be really quick. Is the browser working? Yep. So this is one of the issues that I've been dealing with on social media for the last sort of month. Which one do you think? So, as you can probably see, and that's all it took. But yes. So anyway, I'll close on that. That's got about 10.5.
Sorry, but is that an example, perhaps, of where no publicity is bad publicity?
The Paris Hilton theory. Look, sometimes to a point that everybody gets sick. It's not that bad. It could be worse. I'd rather he vomited than he was, racist or, something like that. But it's not great. I'd rather he didn't vomit.
Seeing as that sort of thing is unavoidable, though, did you guys do anything to bounce off that?
Well, I said he wasn't offensive, but he actually did something that didn't get on camera, and it was on Anzac Day, and he ran around revving up the crowd during... All right, I should give this a little bit of context. So this was a player's brother who had wanted to have a go in the suit, and I told him we could have 10 minutes at half-time with the actual Brumby Jack. So without telling us that the actual Brumby Jack's wife was in hospital having a baby, he's taken it upon himself to do the entire game, unbeknownst to anyone else, and made a real mess of it. It was on Anzac Day, and during the last post he was running around, which did cause a bit of offence. So if that hadn't been the case, then yes, there were a few ideas, and the ideas were still sort of plotted out. We could get him at the pub or something, but it was a little bit touchy. Anyone else?
You obviously don't follow everyone who chooses to follow you, all 17,000. So how do you choose who you follow on Twitter?
That's a good question. I was actually thinking about that today. Personally, I like to target it a little bit more because there's a lot of 8-year-olds on there and kids, and it just clogs it up a little bit. And I use it for a lot of sports intel. I actually look at the feed there. I've got my own, but no, it's a good question. Maybe I'll start following more. Anyone else?
Tell us how you got verified, mate. I'm sure everyone's jealous.
It's a bit of a stitch up, really. Next question. All right, no worries. Thank you for having me.